So first, congrats. This is a huge deal. When I first saw the list for season 29, I was like, dang, this is a group of talented people. Carole, I have to start with you because your name has been everywhere in the past 6 months. So I'm curious, why did you say yes to this opportunity out of everything?
We had like 192 media outlets hit us all after Tiger King came out, and I declined everyone except for the Jimmy Fallon show and Dancing with the Stars. And the only reason I chose those two is because my daughter says you have to do them. And the Jimmy Fallon show turned out to be a prank. And so when I talked to Dina Katz, I was like, can you prove that you're really from Dancing with the Stars?
So we have your daughter to thank then for you being here with us today. She sounds smart. I want to say hi to Sky as well. Sky, I'm super excited that you're on this season because you are one of the youngest stars on Dancing with the Stars ever. What does that mean for you? I mean, what does it mean for you to be inspiring other people your age that, hey, look what you can do?
It's pretty cool to be on Dancing with the Stars, first of all, but just to be the youngest is also really cool. But I'm just really excited for this season. And yeah, that's another reason why I wanted to do the show, just to show people like me, other young Black girls, that you can do anything that you want to do and that you can accomplish anything. So I think the season's going to be really good.
You play Zuri Ross on Disney Channel. I'm curious what your on-screen persona, Zuri, would say to you in this moment. What would she say to you to get you ready for Dancing with the Stars?
My character is very determined, so she would just say, you got it, girl. You're going to kill it. Go slay it, and you got it. So my character would definitely be cheering me on the whole time.
Carole, I have been watching you the past few months on Selling Sunset. I'm a huge fan, and I've been watching you work at selling those multi-million-dollar listings. But I'm curious, you have success with the multi-million-dollar homes, but do you think you'll have success selling the judges on your dance moves?
You know, I definitely don't think that I've honed that skill. I have no dance experience, so I'm hoping that maybe they'll, take kindly to me just trying to, sell it. I have experience in soaps, and we have to sell it even if it's not great. So I'm hoping to draw on that as well. Don't look at my feet, but maybe I'll give you a little
smile. So with no dance experience, then what or who inspired you to go out for Dancing with the Stars?
Honestly, I just feel like I'm in a place where what do I have to lose? So everybody kind of just saw me fall flat on my face in front of everyone. So I've already gotten that out of the way. So, I don't have much to lose. I think it'll be a fun experience, and I'm really excited.
That is such a great attitude. If you fall during Dancing with the Stars, who cares, right? We will always done that. Vernon, I noticed that when I asked Carole about how she was going to sell it, she mentioned the smile. And Vernon, you also had a huge smile on your face. So, I know you have taken challenges, Vernon. You've been out on the football field. You've been in Super Bowls. What's the nerve like for you when you compare, playing in a Super Bowl versus dancing on Dancing with the Stars?
There's some similarities there because, whenever you're competing and performing, there's anxiety, you're overwhelmed, there's all kinds of things going on, and but I'm up for the challenge. It's a transition, and I don't have a dancing background, but like I said, I'm up for the challenge, and I'm ready to go.
Monica, you are an athlete on the mat, and we've watched you on cheer, but how do you think you'll bring some of the things that you've learned from competitive cheer into Dancing with the Stars? What translates there?
Definitely just the fact that I've prepared a team for 25 years to compete. So I feel like preparation, I know how to do that. On the cheer side, it's obviously different with dance. I don't have a dance background either, so I'm pretty terrified right now. But, I definitely know how to prepare for a competition, but I haven't been a performer in almost 30 years. So I'll have to see how that's gonna, I've learned how to deal with the nerves from the coach's perspective, but it's been a really long time since I've been, a performer myself. So hopefully the nerves won't be too bad.
Well, you make a good point. You're normally on the coaching side of things. So channel your inner coach. If you were going to give a mat talk right now to everyone who's on the season, what would be your pep talk to everyone?
I would say finish the routine no matter what. Even if you make mistakes, don't show it on your face, because if y'all are like me and you don't really have a dance background, you're just hoping to make it from the beginning to the end. And so I'm going to practice not stopping, even when I have the wrong steps, like finish and like try to make it look like that was exactly how it was supposed to go.
Justina, I want to jump to you next, because we've been talking a lot about the pressure of being an athlete, but you also deal with the pressure of performing live. So you're used to performing live, Justina, most recently in Norman Lear's live in front of a studio audience on ABC. And you said that being live is a freeing thing. But are you going to feel that way when you're live dancing in front of millions?
I have no idea. I'm terrified. I'm telling you, it's like I thought I could dance until I walked in there. And so my feet are killing me. I'm like, Rochelle, I'm like, which way are my feet going? I don't know what the hell's going on. So I don't know. We will have to see.
Can we talk about you as women dancing in heels? That's hard.
Yes, very hard. And my ankles were this big. It's like a difficult situation. Yes, it's hard, girl. Yeah.
And you are an actress as well. And so I'm curious, you've also dealt with performing in front of a lot of people. How do you think acting is going to play into you being a dancer on Dancing with the Stars?
The first part for me is trying to figure out the foundation of the steps. And that's difficult, as it turns out.
And you had mentioned earlier that you're also a fan of cheer, so maybe you can channel some of those cheer drills into your dance routine.
Well, I like learning new things, and that's part of the reason I'm doing this show. But yeah, cheering is something I've always respected.
I also need to talk to two people next, because I'm a little embarrassed how excited I am to talk to both of these people. They were both singers that I grew up with. Nelly, you have no idea how often I danced to your music. Growing up, I was shaking it. I was getting my groove on with you. And I'm not the only one. I mean, there are so many people that have used your music on Dancing with the Stars, but I'm curious, if you were going to dance to one of your own songs, which song would it be?
That's a great question. I'm used to making the groove, not showing the groove. You know what I'm saying? So me being on the other side of this menu right here is like totally different for me. I want to thank y'all for those residuals, definitely. And y'all keep them coming. And if any of the other contestants on this show want to use any of Nelly's music, feel free at this time. I'm up for anyone. I mean, I think Hot in Here is probably the best thing. It's probably got the most energy out of all of them. But I don't know. I'm up for any song that they want to use.
AJ, please. I mean, I have your CDs on repeat. Backstreet Boys has a lot of complicated choreography. You have this background in boy band choreography, but how do you think it's going to translate to ballroom dancing and Dancing with the Stars choreography? Are you nervous? Are you prepared?
The quick answer is it doesn't translate, number one, at all, except for the ability to like pick up the moves rather quickly. I've always been able to memorize things fastest out of, I think, all of the group. But this is me having to reprogram the way I dance after the last 30 plus years. I'm not really used to, like, in the type of dance that Backstreet does, it's all low. We can be a little bit hunched over. Here, everything is here, and you've got to be like nice lines, and everything is straight. And it's just, my back is killing me today. And I swear, I feel like I just played 36 holes right now. Like, I'm like, what is going on this morning? But I'm excited. I think this is going to be a fun experience. I definitely want to do right by my bandmate that came in second, as well as I really want to do this for my girls. Both my girls are dancers. My oldest is a competitive dancer. And I just want to show my girls that, daddy's stepping out of his comfort zone. And I just, it doesn't matter win or lose. I think everyone's a winner just in doing the show. And I'm just going to leave it all on the dance floor. Whatever happens, happens,
Sounds like a con man to me, man. Sounds like a con man to me, bro. I've been on tour with these guys. Trust me, he's going to get busy.
I'm gonna do my best, man. I'm going to do my best.
Which song of your own would you want to dance to? And which song of Nelly's would you want to dance to?
As far as us, there's a song that was off of, I think it was Black and Blue. a song called Siberia. That is just, it's just an emotional record. And, you know, it was never a single, should have been, but it was never a single. But as far as Nelly, I mean, anything in his catalog. I mean, we were on tour together with us, with Backstreet, Nelly, and with FGL, and man, just to watch your energy on stage is just, it's lit without being lit, dude. You don't even have to be lit, dude. You're such a great performer. So who knows? You know what? Maybe we can exchange. I'll do one of yours and you can do one of mine. So we can, you know,
yeah, that might
we'll
work,
see how
because me dancing on stage ain't gonna help me one bit on this.
Charles Oakley, I have to talk to you because you're an institution, and I know so many people are so excited to have you on this show. You clearly know how to move your feet, but do you think your smooth moves on the court will translate into smooth moves on the dance floor?
It's like golf and dancing. Both of them real hard, but you have to keep practicing, get better and better. So I'm willing to do the work, and hey, that's what it's about. Do the work to get better.
Charles, have you called any of your former teammates for advice or pep talks or help?
I used to do all the pep talking, so I be talking to myself. But some of the old school, I would call some of my brother and OJ, so they do a lot of stepping, do a lot of dancing, you know. So basically, I've been around people, my family back in the day, they did a lot of stepping back in the 70s and 80s, you know, Cleveland, Detroit, Chicago. Everybody's mostly, if you couldn't step, don't get on the dance floor. So I did a lot of watching.
Well, we have more athletes. We also have an Olympian with us. Johnny, you know, you are a figure skater, and figure skaters have done really well on this show. And I always feel like you are going to bring so much to Dancing with the Stars. I mean, even you showing up to this Zoom call, you already are dressing the part of a Dancing with the Stars champion. I'm curious, though, after already, you know, gracing the Olympic stage and winning at the Olympics, how do you feel about the ballroom?
Definitely skaters have to have an artistic background. We have to know how to carry ourselves. We have to be incredibly strong. So all of that stuff is definitely going to come to my advantage on the ballroom. But it's a completely new skill that I'm going to be learning. It's the same as anybody else trying to learn this for the first time. And, you know, I've never really had to share my stage with a partner. So that's going to be something that's interesting. But, you know, the whole reason I wanted to be a part of Dancing with the Stars, and it's been a long time coming now, is that everything is so stressful and scary and people are upset out there that if I can get one person to smile by watching this program and cheering us on, then that's a victory for me. So being a figure skater or not, all I want to do is make you laugh and smile and be happy.
The other star of this Zoom call, Neve, I hate to tell you, but it's not you, it's your adorable baby.
Oh, yeah.
But we're excited to see you as well. And I'm told that you actually have a background in dance.
I was in a sort of youth dance troupe starting in 5th grade through middle school into high school called the National Dance Institute. It wasn't really formal dance training, but I did perform on some big stages, big events at the Kennedy Center Honors, at the White House. And so I have some experience in terms of being on stage performing. And I've just been a huge fan of dance and ballet and modern my whole life.
Did I just accidentally reveal your secret weapon, that you have a background in dance? Were you trying to pull one over? I feel bad. I feel like I just got the cat out of the bag for you.
No. I mean, I think everyone said the same thing, which is whatever talents you bring from, you know, your existing life to the dance floor now can help you, but nothing really is going to prepare you for learning a piece of dance in a week and then having to perform it and doing that well. I think everyone's sort of on the same page when it comes to that. So I just, you know, this is just a great opportunity because I think everyone kind of always fantasizes about dancing with like a professional dancer and what that would be like and learning choreography. And so it just feels like the perfect opportunity to get to finally do that and see if I'm any good.
Jeannie, I want to talk to you also as well because you know, you are an award-winning honor journalist. You created an empire out of being real. with your talk show. So I'm curious, how are you going to be real on the dance floor? How are you going to bring that knowledge to your dance as well?
I'm just going to be real thankful to all the lessons I got in high school, because I had the snake down, I have the electric slide down, I got the Roger Rabbit. I'm counting on those key moves to take me through, so I'm keeping it real over here.
A group question next. I want to see everyone's just like their most grown-worthy dance move that they bring to the dance floor. You know, the one that's more embarrassing than it is cool, but you do it at like every wedding anyway. I mean, mine's always been like the sprinkler.
Sprinkler's always a go-to. I mean, that's a classic.
Yeah. I mean, for a while it was the Carlton, right? That was
the Carlton.
That was a go-to.
Unusual to be loved.
You know, you've won awards in the past, and I'm sure you displayed them somewhere in your house, but I'm curious, if you win the Mirror Ball trophy, where are you going to put it in your house?
Yo, this is definitely something that's out of bounds for me when it comes to things that I've, actually worked at in my life. This is so left field. So if I get this, it's coming to bed with me. I'm going to look at it every night.
Falls in bed.
Earn this. Like, my ankles will never be the same. Are you kidding me? No.
Cuddle time with the mirror ball.
Neve, where would you put your Mirror Ball trophy?
Oh, well, there are two choices. One is somewhere very high up so that my kids can't get it, or just let the kids have it and they'll probably, ruin it pretty quick, but that's also fine.
Carole, where would you put the Mirror Ball trophy if you win it?
We've had over 200 cats that we've rescued over the years that have since passed on, and they are commemorated in a 3-walled garden on black marble. So I'm thinking like right in the center, because their stories are going to be told.
Okay, one final question for everyone in the group. I'll give you a second to think about it. This is your dream partnership. So if you could partner up with one other of the stars on Dancing with the Stars for a dance, who would it be?
Johnny. I love that coach.
Carole wants Johnny. AJ, what about you?
It would be a toss-up between Johnny, just because I'm loving the jacket. My daughters would want me to dance with Sky because they are massive fans.
Oh.
So, and I want to get as many cool kids points as I possibly can. So
I'm claiming Carole. I got you, Carole. I'm coming for you.
I love that everyone is already having the friendship and the bonding, but I also know you're going to be competitive as well, and your fans are going to be voting for you. And so as we sort of say goodbye, I want each of you to be able to have a chance to talk to your fans. Say whatever you want with them. Maybe this is a chance for an early pitch on why they should, have your back.
Vote for me. If you like somebody else, vote for them. But just
That's right.
Applaud everything that we're doing, because it's hard and people's feet hurt. But just vote for someone.
This is all new to me. It's very bizarre to say vote for me, but I'm like, if you like me, vote for me. It's just great that they're going to see everybody. So I'm excited about that. I'm
not asking people to vote for me. I'm going to be dancing to try and just raise a little bit of awareness for the Dancer Relief Fund, because while we're very lucky that we get to now be dancing, there are so many professional dancers in dance companies all around the world who are not dancing. So, and they're struggling because they're artists and there's nowhere for them to be performing. Their jobs are gone, like so many others. So I'm just gonna hope that I last long enough to shed some light on the Dancer Relief Fund and hopefully help support the real hardworking dancers that bring us such joy all the time.
I know my boy made it to second 5 years ago. I hope I can do right by him and at least come in second, not get voted off the first night, and hopefully get first. So vote for your boy. I'm going to give it my all. And, may the best man or woman win, period. So we're all winners already just by doing the show. So have fun.
This is a chance, if anything, to reconnect. For me, I know this is the first time I've been out and actually, dancing with somebody and holding hands with somebody and greeting people. And so I hope that at home, people are doing this with their families, whoever it is that you're quarantining with, that you're watching, that you see something you like, that you reach out and you call family members, your friends, that remind you of a good time, a good song. Songs are so good at bringing back good memories. So just use this time to reconnect with people and know that this show is really, at the end of the day, meant to entertain, meant to make you smile. And I hope more than anything, it bring more love into the households out there.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell them to tune in. This is so exciting. I mean, I am the youngest on the show, which is pretty cool. But also I'm doing this for Cameron, you know, my old co-star. He was a fan of Dancing with the Stars. He got to dance with the show. So I'm donating a portion of my, you know, earnings to his foundation, the Cameron Boyce Foundation. So I'm just really excited about that, and I'm just doing this for him.
I'm so excited for all of you. This is going to be such a special time for all of us that get to enjoy it, and the fact that you get to be on the show and I get to experience it with you. So congrats again. Thank you to everyone. You all are awesome, and have a great day.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.